So there's a couple of things that have come out in the JD and AH situation. Even without the actual trial going on, there still seems to be something coming out every day to talk about. The one that I really want to touch on is this. So that Umbrella guy shared this yesterday, I believe, or no, it was on the 10th of May. And what it is a woman who works for NBC News is planning on doing a deep dive on YouTube channels that cover the JD and AH situation. Now, what that means basically is a hit piece. There's going to be a hit piece on channels that cover this because they don't like, for one, they don't like the views that people get. It's jealousy. That's one of the reasons. Two, to kill independent media. Independent journalism, reporting, all of that's got to go. They do this to keep things in their favor. It's a very, very desperate move to try to get rid of people like me and Tug and Popcorn Planet, Ricada Law, people that do basically what they're doing, so they smear us and try to make us look awful so that they can be the only game in town. And to an extent, it works. YouTube will probably either shadow ban us even more because I'm telling you right now, I could upload a video of dogs playing in a field or a baby laughing for 10 minutes. All I would need to do is put AH's full name in the title. It would be instantly demonetized. And then I have to wait for someone to review it. And then maybe they'll approve it. It's incredibly biased towards JD on this platform, or towards AH on this platform. But if I were to upload a video called JD takes Big L, career over, that would probably be monetized instantly. That's the way this platform works. You have to make it work though. It's the biggest, largest platform. TikTok is getting up there. That's where most of the coverage is on this. A lot of the coverage, actually. And a lot of the memes, too. I showed you that cat meme in a previous video. They want that banned. A funny little cute cat meme. They want that banned because it makes AH look bad. That's where we're at. And then you have this. This was also big news that happened on the 11th. Apparently, the Perjury investigation in Australia is still ongoing. This is big. So this is the incident with their dogs. They didn't claim their dogs when they brought them over there. And they're supposed to quarantine the dogs and declare them for 10, they're supposed to quarantine them for 10 days and declare them. Apparently, she didn't. And this is bad. So she would be, I doubt she would go to Australia to face this because she could get jail time for this. So they're still looking into this. And what I found funny was the response. Listen to this response. So a representative said that the department was continuing to look into the allegations of perjury by AH during court proceedings for the 2015 illegal importation of her two dogs into Australia. Newsweek contacted a representative of AH, and the response is so full of itself. Basically saying, why would you further persecute this victim? She's been a victim for all these years, and now you're just going to add to it? Who is this? What an awful statement. Basically trying to say, how dare you investigate this woman? How dare you look into this? Stop it. Stop with the persecution. Yeah, and it works too. At least with the media. I say, why won't they just let it go? I'd also like to point out that she could very well get jail time for this. It is a possibility. Most likely be a fine or something, but it's there. She could get jail time. Make a example out of celebrity. I don't think it'd be that long. Feel like a slap on the wrist to spend the weekend there. But still, regardless, I mean, it's a serious thing. Perjury is not to be taken lightly. You're not supposed to do it, and they want to make examples of people that lie on the stand under oath. That's probably the same in any country. So we'll see what happens. But one other thing I wanted to touch on was a couple articles coming out saying JD's behavior in court could jeopardize his lawsuit. It's predicted that both parties will lose. I understand. From what I understand, there's a way that he could win, but still not be awarded any damages. I really don't think he cares about the money, to be honest. I think it's more about like getting the truth out there and winning and clearing his name than the money. I think the money would be sweet for him to win, but I think it's more about, clearing things up for him. But you got articles like this out, and this isn't even that long ago. This is updated today or yesterday. Probably came out on the 10th. I don't think it's that old because I remember reading through this and thinking, well, this would be something to supplement a video with. But the point here is that they're saying like his behavior in court would make him unlikable, and I don't know if that's true. A very charming, charismatic man. I don't think that his behavior is hurting him. In fact, anything, I think it's making him more likable, like he's one of the guys or something. But they got him here laughing and stuff, and it's like, I don't think that that's hurting him. If anything, I think the overacting during her testimony is hurting her because it was very, very, very overly done. Nobody, as far as I've seen, has taken this seriously. It's an awful performance. Awful performance. And I think it hurt her. And I'm not the only one that thinks that, actually. A couple people have actually made articles like this one, which I was actually shocked to see this. Like, wow, they're actually admitting this? What happens to AH if JD wins defamation trial? And it's like, wow, you're actually putting that down in a headline. I'm kind of shocked. And they admit it could happen. It's possible. And I think it is too. But you got to be prepared that she wins. And that could happen too. Because this is a jury trial, and juries are unpredictable. And you have to remember that it has to be a unanimous decision. Originally, I thought that this was a percentage of the jury. He only needs 51% to win. Well, it turns out in Virginia, they don't do that during a civil trial. They still need a unanimous jury, which is unfortunate. So, I mean, that stinks. That stinks. Hopefully, they see the truth and go the right way. But you never know. It's unpredictable. Oh, yeah, before we go, they're also mad that the internet thinks Johnny is dating his attorney. That is, of course, the beautiful Kamala. I just call her the beautiful lawyer because she is a very beautiful woman. And it's like when people are just shipping. And shipping means you take two people or two characters from a story or a show and you make them lovers. And that's what's going on there. I mean, it's just the internet being the internet. But, of course, anything that's good for him has to be bad because that's how the mainstream rolls when it comes to this kind of case. So, not a shocker. Anyway, that's kind of the latest of what's going on here. We will be back to actual trial coverage on Monday. Really looking forward to this resuming because, well, I mean, it's kind of a big deal, and we're going to get close to that AH cross-examination, which I think will probably happen late Monday or Tuesday at the start. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Apparently, this is the big thing now, sharing. YouTube seems to change what they want for boosting of a video. And lately, it's sharing, I guess. So that does help out a lot. Also, comment, all of that good stuff. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out. Also, make sure to follow me over on Twitch. I do watch parties, play video games over there. They're always fun. Follow me over there and come hang out. Also, make sure you subscribe to YellowFlash, my other channel. There's a link to that in the description as well. I do a lot of live streams over there that I don't do on this channel. Usually smaller and a little bit more personal. So make sure you follow me over there and sign up.